Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to do a tutorial on Teamspeak 3. Now most of you probably know this program or have used it, but this is for the people who haven't. Teamspeak 3 is a VoIP or a voice over internet protocol. It's great for gaming. It's very close to like Vent and Mumble, but Teamspeak 3 is compatible with a lot of mods, especially for like Arma 3 and the Arma community. That's why we use Teamspeak. So I will provide a link in the description where you can download and install TeamSpeak 3. It's fairly easy. You just download it, follow the instructions, and install it. But basically what I'm going to do is just show you how to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my TeamSpeak 3. Now mine's going to look a little different than yours just because of my theme that I'm running on my computer. So don't let that throw you off. Now this message popping up here is just an update asking me if I want to update it. Personally, I don't really update TeamSpeak unless I have to for my clan on Arma 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and click not now. But if you do want to update it, you just click update and it runs the update and it fresh installs and everything. So basically, this is TeamSpeak 3. Like I said, it's a VoIP, and you can use this to communicate with your team or whatever you're doing in the gaming community. It's very low latency and very low resource, so it's another really good thing about TeamSpeak 3. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go through and show you how to set it up. When you first download and install TeamSpeak 3, what you want to do is either set it up for voice activation or push to talk, meaning that you have to push a specific button when you want to speak, or you can just set it for voice activation if you have a higher quality microphone, like I do. So in order to do that, you see these tabs up here. You have your connections, bookmarks, self, permission, tool, settings, and help. In order to set your voice activation, you want to go to settings, options, and then this is your options tab. And as you can see, you have your application design, download, security, playback, capture, chat, whisper, hotkeys, etc. So you want to go to capture, and underneath the capture tab you're going to see, push to talk, continuous transmission, voice activation detection, which I have mine set to voice activation detection, so therefore just whenever I speak, my microphone picks it up and it transmits that to the other players in my channel. um, Now a lot of people do use push to talk, and in order to do this, what you do is you just simply select that, and then you come over here to whatever button you want to use as that, and you just simply click that over this box, and then you just click it. See, now I set it to mouse button 1, so every time I press mouse button 1, um, my my bubble next to my name would light up and I would be able to speak. But I usually use mouse button 3 on my mouse, so I'm going to go ahead and set it back to that. And then I'm going to set it to voice activation because there are some channels in TeamSpeaks that are restricted to only push to talk, so people don't burp and sneeze in their microphone and etc. and you don't pick up background noise. Now, so basically that's it for the options tab. That's all you have to do to set up your push to talk. If you want, you can go in here and play back with some other things, play around with some other things like playback and adjust the volume of the initial TeamSpeak itself, which is very useful. So after that, that's it for the options tab. Now we do have a plugins tab underneath settings as well, and the plugins is for like whatever mods you're running that are compatible with TeamSpeak. For instance, like Task Force Radio or Acre for Arma, you'd want to go to plugins, and then once you install the mod Task Force Radio, TeamSpeak will detect it, and you can come in here and select it to make sure that the game launches with it and it syncs with TeamSpeak. As you can see, I have Task Force Radio Arma 3 plugin selected, and this right here allows me to be able to run Task Force Radio with TeamSpeak. So that's a very useful thing in TeamSpeak 3. Like I said, it's compatible with a whole wide range of mods. That's why we use TeamSpeak 3 in the Arma community over Vent or Mumble, just because of that reason. So this is basically it for the plugins tab. Now I'm going to go over the connections and how to bookmark and how to connect to a server and get in there and do what you got to do. So basically, under the connections tab, you just click it and you scroll down to see connect. Now once you get the address of wherever you're going or what TeamSpeak you're going into, you simply type that into the server address box. You give yourself a nickname and you type in the server password if necessary underneath the box here. Once you do that, you just hit connect and you connect. Now I'm going to go to my clans, TeamSpeak, just to give you guys an example. 242nightstalkers.team. And if you guys want to play with us and you're interested in realism units in Arma 3, feel free to copy and paste this address and, and join in the channel and poke myself or one of the other clan members. So there's the address, like as you see. I have my nickname typed in. There is no server password on this server, so I'm going to go ahead and click connect and join right in. So as you can see, it immediately connected to the server, and now I'm in the server. Now from here you see all these different channels you can move to, like I'm doing now. I just moved to a different channel, and all you got to do in order to do that is just double click on the channel. So for instance, I'm going to go to game room 4. And see here, as you can say, it says push to talk is on, forced push to talk permission was assigned. So therefore, in order to speak in this game room, I have to use my push to talk key, and as you can tell, the bubble next to my name is not lighting up. Now when I do push my push to talk key, like I'm doing now, it is transmitting, and you can see that other people could hear me if they were in this channel. Now the people up above me, like Recruit Trevor, Link, Fresh Goat, these guys are in different channels. I could pop in there and talk to them if I wanted to, but for recording purposes, I'm not going to. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the entry channel so nobody disturbs me. And I'm going to explain what you can do from here. Now, what you can do is you can also change your nickname while you're in the TeamSpeak. You can set your avatar, or you can change your description. Your description is over here underneath my name on the right over here. You can see mine says, on this day in history, all the 242 bowed to their leader and God, Captain Helios. That's a total insider. I understand if you don't understand. As you can see, my avatar is just some silly meme that I found on the internet. But I'm just, as an example, I'm going to go ahead and change that. So you just right click on your name, come down here to set avatar, and then I'm going to select a really cool military avatar here, since we are a milsim unit. Let's see, I think that one will do. Once you have the picture selected, you just click on it, hit open, and then boom, it selects your avatar. Sorry, 1 second, someone's calling me. Okay, I apologize for that. Now what I'm going to do is demonstrate how to like bookmark a channel, and so therefore you don't have to type in the address every time. You can just go straight to that channel. So what you want to do is, once you're connected to the initial channel, you want to come to the bookmarks tab, and then underneath that you can see all my bookmarks here: the Code 4 Gaming, Team Insanity, 242 Night Stalkers, 7th Infantry Brigade, Hostile Takeover. All you want to do is click Add to Bookmarks. As you can see down here underneath Label, it will have the address, and then underneath that it'll have the actual address. My nickname, you can change your nickname to whatever depending on the server. So say I wanted on another server my nickname to be just Jesse or something, I could type that in there, and then when I connect to that server, my nickname will be Jesse. So that's fairly simple. All you gotta do is hit apply and OK, and that's that. Now once you're in a channel, there's several things you can do to get a hold of people. Like if someone's in an AFK channel, you can just right click on someone's name. We'll use KGB here as an example. You can right click, hit poke client, type a message like, hey dude, hit enter, and then that pokes them, and that'll pop up on their screen and they'll see that message. You can also open a text chat with them like this, which will open a little box down here, and you can type away, say whatever you want to them. He's probably wondering why I'm doing that. So you see, he just messaged me back. But then again, there's also admin powers in TeamSpeak, which the admin of the server can assign you. And once you have admin powers, you can move people like this. We'll take Recruit Trevor and move him to Game Room 3. See, I can move people around. I can also ban or kick people from the server if someone's in here trolling or something like that. Once you have admin powers, all you have to do is right click, ban client, or kick client from server, which I'm not going to do just for intensive purposes. Oh yeah, and in order to move someone, you just grab their name and drag them. So yeah, and TeamSpeak's so simple to use, very simple to use. And up top up here, you have your away button, which you can set to away, and no one will bother you, no one can talk to you, and then you can just click it again, and it'll bring you back. You also have your microphone activation button. Like for instance, if you didn't have your microphone plugged in when you logged into the server, you could plug it in and then activate your microphone that way. You also have your mute microphone, which will do that. So therefore, even if I do use my push to talk button, it will not work. No one can hear me. And there will be beeps in your headphone letting you know your microphone is muted. I just reactivated it by clicking it. You can also mute your sound, like say you're listening to a song or on the phone or something and a bunch of people in the channel are talking. You can just simply mute your sound like that and you won't be able to hear nothing nor use your microphone. And then over here you have your toggle subscriber mode, which is that's not important. You have your contacts and install Overwolf. Overwolf is a part of TeamSpeak that will overlay in games, and you can see using the channel and etc. and whatnot. I really don't use it, but some people do, and it is helpful for some people. So again, this is TeamSpeak, fairly easy to use. And if you want, you can click on this server list here and find a bunch of servers in North America that are gaming communities or wherever, and you can just click and join them if you like. Some do have passwords, so. But basically, that is it for this video. This is TeamSpeak 3. I hope this was helpful. This is a very easy program to use. Like I said, very small program, very low latency. It's not resource intensive at all. That's why it's good for games and compatible with a whole range of mods. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Later.